take you on the journey of my artistic rebirth. It started with a call to oil paint, and then I gradually learned more about my artistic practice in general, which gave me the confidence to explore my style more. Hence the purple underpainting. I made a couple doodles to figure out my composition, and I went for it. There have been many failed attempts leading up to this point, but I think the end result is worth it. I decided to reach out to a local flower shop and ask if I could use one of their bouquets as an inspo photo, and they said yes. So I got straight to work. But before this could happen, I had to test out a few theories. I wanted my art to exude beauty and confidence, but before I could do that, I needed to have it myself. So of course I dove straight in and made a source completely from scratch, combining a bunch of flowers I found through copyright-free websites. I picked up some mediums that I'm not super familiar with, like oils and texture pastes, and I covered a canvas completely in collage. It really was one of my best works of art. Her name is the Golden Renaissance. Renaissance was so fitting because I was trying so many different things and getting out of my comfort zone, so I really did feel like my artistic practice was being rebirthed. And little fun fact, I did go to French immersion in Canada. But I wanted this to be a little bit different. I wanted the background to be light, and I wanted the flowers to be warm colored and the background to be cool, so it created a lot of contrast. And instead of covering up most of the gold leaf, I wanted it to shine through. Gold leaf is usually a hammered metal. It can be copper and zinc or actual 23 karat gold. Today I'm using the imitation kind because your girl is not famous yet. So make sure to hit that follow and like button. Thank you. It's applied with an acrylic medium here. I just brushed it on and then tapped it with my fingers. Usually you are supposed to wear gloves, but I just loved this experience so much, and I wanted to disperse the gold instead of using the sheet to completely cover the background. Once the foundation was laid, I can finally build the layers with really dark versions of the final colors I'm going to use in this painting, and then just putting in the background. By the end of the night, the studio kicked me out. There was no more storage on my camera, my iPad died, and I couldn't get the lighting right, so I packed away and decided I would start the next day. Lo and behold, I had a genius idea of putting a moist paper towel on top of the paint. That did not work. So I just had to scrape it all off and start again. This is where the painting really comes to life. Did I say I was trying new things? Well, instead of using white to lighten up this magenta color, I decided to use hot pink. just like that, the final details are being added and we're ready for the reveal. Meet Très Belle from the Renaissance and Friends collection. Très Belle, along with her sketches, can be found for purchase at jazztastic.com. Thank you so much, Belle Flowers, for inspiring this painting. Make sure to follow along on Instagram if you want daily updates. And stay jazztastic.